Kory, welcome to Metal in Italy website.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's cool. Yeah.
This is not the first time I made an interview with you, because with Metal in Italy we made an interview in 2017, back in the days of Tough as a Fuck, the album. You told me back in the days that on stage you are better now than 30 years ago.
I would say so.
Yes.
I mean, practice makes perfect, you know. You learn from your mistakes, and you see a few videos, you're like, I'm not doing that again, you know. But I developed my performance style, and I'm quite comfortable in my performance skin.
What about now? Let's talk about the present of Warrior Soul. Can you please introduce the band right now? Who are the other members?
Well, I have a sort of a corral of members.
Different members.
But they've all worked with me for 15, 12 kind of years. Some of them live in Europe, some of them live in the US. They all contribute to the albums. And I call them when I get a tour, and I go, who's available, depending on what music we're going to play from one of the 12 albums or whatever, how many albums I've done. But who would be good for that slot? And it depends on availability, because my guys are pretty good and they play with a lot of other bands. Adam Marling, out of Chicago. He was in a band called Las Vegas, and he's also played with a lot of people in Chicago. Main bass player is from Edinburgh, Scotland, and his name is Christian Kimmett, and he also plays with Jizzy Pearl and Love Hate and several other bands, you know. My drummer's from Spain, El Chiante. His name is Yvonne Tumbach. Rilla Lundell from Stockholm. Great guitar player, great writer, has written albums with me.
Let's talk about the past, last decade, that centuries.
Do we have to go back there?
Yes,
that
because
was the last decade.
Yes, last decade, 2 decades, 35 years ago. What can you tell me about those days, the change of the music business?
If you want to talk about getting a record deal in the 80s,
you took a record deal after 5 gigs, if I don't remember.
Yeah, I did. But it wasn't like I was trying to get a record deal before that for a long time. It's a very difficult road, and you got to work your way through. Back in the 80s, you had to meet the right people, be in the right position, right time, be at the right parties, have great material, have a great personality. You had to be cool, but you couldn't be too arrogant, but you had to be tough, and you had to have a really fucking good lawyer. So. God, please keep me straight just one more day. Time's up and what can I do? I just need my time alone with you. Look out! Let's talk about you, Kory Clarke. We always knew that Kory Clarke is a rebel, but Kory Clarke 30 years ago and Kory Clarke now. If you look at yourself 30 years ago, you are still the same. Basically, yeah. I mean, I'm obviously older, and I can punch better. Tough as a fuck. I'm pretty much, I get beat up. You know, it's not like I win every fight, but, I'm not scared to scrap, that's for sure. But, it's like, I'm getting up there. I don't want to fucking... I don't need to fight people anymore, really. I mean, well, yeah, and again, yeah, I do. But yeah. Do you like to play in venues like this? A lot of contact with the stage, with the audience. There's 3 different stage platforms that I look at. And this is the small club, the more punk, sort of in-your-face rock club thing. Then, which can go up to like even a 500 capacity. Then, which is the next one is my favorite one, which is the theater, where you have the balcony to perform to the audience there, and then perform the audience there, and you have enough stage
to really do stuff, but it's not enormous, you know? So then the third stage that I work on is the festival stage. And that's immense. And you've got a lot of ground to cover.
Okay.
And the audience is really far away from you. In the theater, it's this far away from you and you still feel more of a connection. And the connection you get with the people in the smaller club gives you that real energy. Now, to perform at that level on the theater stage, you have to have a bit of imagination that energy is there in front of you. Okay. And it's easier there, but you have to imagine that energy coming to you so you can give the feedback.
Kory Clarke and Warrior Soul in the future, what are the plans?
There's a tour that's supposedly in the works for January of next year. I've got a tour in the UK for August and September that's going to include the 35th anniversary of Last Decade, Dead Century at the Underworld. And I've invited John Rico, the original guitar player, to come and participate in that. I'm working on a new record as well. I've got a new studio, a new mix studio I've been building, and it's come together, but I need some more songs. I'm about halfway through the album. That needs to come out before I go on tour in January.
Kory, thank you so much and good luck for the future.
Man, thanks for the interview, man. Enjoy the show.
Kory Clarke, Metal in Italy.
Rock and roll. Take it easy.
Infrastructure's